Why is Ford making such an investment in performance products? Why invest in building an all-new supercar? So innovation and performance aren't new to Ford. It actually dates back before the inception of the company. Henry Ford won in the sweepstakes racer against Alexander Winton. It was an upset victory in front of Detroit's elite businessmen. And those same businessmen came forward to back Henry Ford with investment. And 18 months later, Ford Motor Company was born. You get a lot of tech flow through back and forth from NASCAR, such as the compact graphite iron tech from NASCAR in our new 2.7-liter EcoBoost. What we've learned about aerodynamics in racing is finding its way directly into production vehicles. The Edge and the Explorer incorporate air curtains that we picked up from racing. And the Edge F-150 Escape have active grille shutters too. It's our ultimate product development test bed, and it's a proving ground for passionate engineers, allowing them to innovate in the arena of top-level competition. Certainly our EcoBoost technology is synonymous with innovation. It's one of the smartest technologies Ford has ever developed, and a technology that powers our Ford performance cars in nearly every new Ford vehicle. So both the Raptor and the new Ford GT will use a unique high-output version of the 3.5-liter EcoBoost. In the Raptor, the 3.5 EcoBoost will produce significantly more horsepower than the previous generation 6.2-liter V8, while also delivering better fuel economy. In the GT, this twin turbocharged direct injected V6, 3.5-liter V6 is going to produce more than 600 horsepower. It's part of a new generation of efficient performance, and one that we've already seen success in introduction to the Focus ST and the Fiesta ST. But what's different today is that we can now talk about performance through efficiency. And that's why EcoBoost is such an advantage when it comes time to turn up the wick in terms of performance. So the new 3.5-liter EcoBoost will have its own set of innovative technologies within it, including a dual injection system, both port fuel injection and direct injection, and an electrically activated turbocharger wastegates. So these new features allow for more precise fuel metering at all engine speeds and help improve both efficiency as well as engine response. Looking at the new GT350, front end of the GT350 and the GT350R are completely different than the Mustang GT to improve downforce and cooling. The aluminum hood has been lowered and sloped and tightly wrapped around the engine for the smallest aerodynamic profile. Front and rear aero elements have been balanced to work together on the track. The fascia has been resculpted to provide a lower front splitter with maximum pressure and even a ducted belly pan to deliver more downforce. The hood outlets act as heat extractors while also reducing underhood lift at high speed. And the athletic stance of the all-new Mustang is further accentuated when we recontour the fenders to accommodate the wider front track and wider wheel arches, but also with front fender vents to draw out air from the inner fenders and reduce turbulence in the wheel wells and smoothly direct that air down the side of the car. As engines continue to downsize, as power densities continue to increase, cooling issues are going to present a greater challenge. So improving vehicle aerodynamics, particularly in making better use of front-end airflow, as frontal areas are going to continue to shrink, are going to be critical in meeting future efficiency goals. You know, the Mustang platform is already the strongest that we've had in the brand's history. It's 28% more stiff than the prior platform. But we've improved that even further with the GT350 with a cutting-edge injection-molded carbon fiber composite grille opening and an optional lightweight tower-to-tower brace. The front track's been increased while spring weights and bushings were recalibrated all the way around, with ride height reduced compared to the base Mustang GT. So this lower center of gravity again improves dynamic performance. The 350R also features standard lightweight carbon fiber wheels, making Ford the first major automaker to introduce this innovative wheel technology. Prior to this, carbon fiber wheels have only been offered on a handful of exotic supercars, and it's going to benefit the GT350R performance by shaving critical unsprung weight, 50 pounds of unsprung weight, and reducing rolling inertia. So the 19 by 11 and 19 by 11 and a half wheels provide approximately 13 pounds at each corner of weight reduction, as well as higher stiffness than an equivalent aluminum wheel. So these lightweight wheels will be shod in Michelin's top-of-the-line Pilot Sport Cup 2 high-performance tires with both a rubber compound and a construction that were engineered unique to the Shelby GT350R. So this combination of incredibly stiff and light wheels with bespoke tires are going to offer our customers exceptional levels of both steering feel and levels of grip. Now moving on to the Raptor, let's start with weight. Thanks to the truly innovative use of aluminum and high-strength steel, as on the all-new F-150, the new Raptor is 500 pounds lighter than the previous version. Again, less weight equals more efficiency and makes huge differences in off-road handling and maneuverability. And its new high-strength steel frame is purpose-built and completely unique to the Raptor. So you want to talk an innovative test bed for the next iteration of Tough? You're looking at it with the Raptor. Our all-new 10-speed transmission will debut on the Raptor. And this 10-speed will not only have a significant effect on fuel efficiency, but it's going to dramatically improve performance with a much wider ratio spread. It's got an all-new terrain management system, which is going to use engine management, transmission controls, ABS, traction control, stability programming, and an incredibly new smart system designed to help the Raptor adapt to any terrain or weather. So that's just a number of innovations on just a single new platform. But if you really want to talk innovation, then we need to talk about the all-new Ford GT. So beyond being the ultimate Ford and a halo for the new Ford Performance Group, the GT is the embodiment of innovation, particularly in terms of lightweight materials, aerodynamics, and our EcoBoost engines. And these innovations will all directly impact future Ford products. And that's where our investments will have the greatest impact. This GT is a flagship for innovation, and that's why we're building an all-new supercar. So joining dissimilar materials, carbon fiber, carbon composites, aluminum, is a process that's mostly unrelated to current production scenarios. So as the new all-new F-150 has taught us how to bring aluminum construction to a high-volume production line, the GT will be a test bed for engineering, assimilating, and scaling the same for lightweight materials. So where's the GT use lightweight materials? Well, first, it's built around an all-carbon fiber tub that serves as a two-person passenger cell with seats bolted directly to the tub for the ultimate in sensory connection. All the body panels are also carbon fiber. Attached to either end of the carbon fiber tub are aluminum architectures that support both the powertrain and the suspension. This construction creates an incredibly stiff chassis along with an exceptionally safe structure with a dedicated passenger cell. And the extensive use of carbon fiber and aluminum will provide greater efficiency as well as an incredibly competitive power-to-weight ratio. How about aerodynamics? Well, we're all aware that aerodynamics play an enormous role in efficiency, particularly at highway speeds. And the GT has one of the most efficient and functional airflow profiles of any production vehicle. And it'll also feature fully active aerodynamic components. So the teardrop shape is incredibly efficient. And you should know that extensive body sculpting is a result of functional design and reducing drag, all while aiding downforce. The rear spoiler on the GT is active, which means it can alter both its height and its pitch depending on speed and driver inputs. A full underbody tray tied to a massive rear diffuser to manage airflow beneath the vehicle. Other innovations on the GT include a track-proven torsion bar suspension with fully active inboard dampers, massive carbon ceramic brakes at all four corners capped by 20-inch wheels, again with a unique compound and construction Mission Pilot Super Sport tire, developed specifically for the GT. A stalkless steering column with all the driver controls contained on the bespoke steering wheel. It's a study in reducing driver distraction. And Sync 3, integrated to efficiently control the entertainment system while again minimizing driver distraction. The latest chassis electronics not only provide a digital safety net, they're also designed to ultimately improve driver performance. And an all-new 7-speed dual-clutch automated transmission for lightweight and exceptional response in driver control. And then that brings us to the RS. So we announced December 11th that the Focus RS is coming, and we're going to take that vehicle global for the first time. The previous version of the RS helped us introduce the Revo Knuckle, a front suspension design and innovation that still informs our front-wheel drive suspension architectures and delivers improved performance and control and steering feel. So what innovations is the Focus RS going to bring? Well, they'll be significant, but stay tuned. It's a little too early to talk about that. But what's clear is we're making an obvious, large new investment in performance. And this investment is going to help us drive a wealth of new innovations, new ideas, and better products.